Sony XPERIA Z3 Compact. It is a great phone and roughly the size of the iPhone 6. You can see it's pretty great when you compare the two. Just have that Sony to the left and the Apple branded phone to the right. It's pretty good. But we're not going to be talking about the iPhone 6. It's the glorious Z3 that we're going to be talking about. The Z3 is truly one of its kind. Although it's a compact phone, like I've said, it's roughly the phone of the size of the iPhone 6, and I think Sony have done pretty good because the Z3 is an amazing phone. The Z3 Compact is still an amazing phone. Just because it's smaller doesn't mean that it will lack so many features like other mini phones, for example the Samsung Galaxy Mini series. Welcome to my review of the Sony XPERIA Z3 Compact. So instantly you can see at the back that you are welcomed by the Sony phone and branding right here. It's made out of glass. The back you have your Xperia there, Sony here, NFC, your 20.7 megapixel camera which has an aperture of 1 to 2.3. The 1 aperture is pretty amazing in my opinion, as that is quite let's say DSLR standard, as the lowest you get is 1.4, and this does actually support the background blur, which is pretty good. Although it's a smaller phone, you have the amazing camera and it can still do 4K, which is amazing, because even the iPhone 6 still can't do 4K, can't even do 2K, although I don't think phones included 2K recording. Turning to the side, you have your power button, your volume up and down button, and a dedicated camera button. Other companies need to learn that you need a camera button because it is great. You can turn to the other side. Here you have your micro SD point, and here you have your USB point with the SIM card. Going to the top, you have your headphone jack, which is just standard right here, and that's nothing special. At the bottom you also have nothing special. So let's actually get into the phone. So I'm just going to turn this on, so let's do this, and instantly you can see that this is the Sony XPERIA Z3 Compact with its ugly background, but still. Swipe to unlock, and we're here right here. First thing I'm going to start with is the benchmark. I've already done this before. It's got the beefy Snapdragon processor. We'll look at what one it has in a bit, but here you can see it's amazing, 42,637. But unfortunately, for some reason, the Z3 Compact or any of the other compact phones don't really rank in the top phones on Antutu for some reason. Although it is one of the top phones, you can see that it doesn't have a ranking, and for some reason it's called a D5803. I don't see why this is the case, but we're going to go into details, and here you can see that it's just glorious in how good it is. And we're going to look at the device info. So right here you can see it's quad core with the 4.4.4 Android, Adreno 330 GPU. It's got a screen resolution of 720 by 1280, so that's something that has changed when you have got down to the compact, because obviously smaller screen, so they'll have to take it down a bit. 20.7 megapixel camera, as I said before. Going down, you have your 2.4 gigahertz quad core processor, and that's just amazing. It does not say what Snapdragon it is, but I'm pretty sure it is an 801. I believe it is that. I'm trying to remember. It's actually 2.5 gigahertz because if you round it. And here you can see that the temperature is also pretty decent when I benchmarked it, but when you are recording 4K, then that's when it'll go really hot, obviously because it's made out of glass. I'm going to jump into the next bit, which is the camera, and you'll be able to see that the camera is pretty decent. That's my face right there, and I'm wearing a onesie, and there's my DSLR camera. There's quite a lot of noise because of the conditions. There's just a room light on and the lamp's not very good, and There you also have a light here, so that's why it's not that great. But if I switch to the other camera, I believe this is a 2 megapixel camera, the front camera, and this is 20.7 megapixel camera. You can see it's alright, but like I said, in these conditions it's pretty not the greatest, but if you took it outside then it'd be brilliant. This is a photo I took earlier here of my iPhone 6. It's alright, but if you saw it in person then it's not taking potential off the 20.7 megapixel camera. Like I've said, you can do other things like 4K video, so all you have to do if you want to do that is, let's just go here, go into this section, let's refocus this camera, and there are different things like Superior Auto, Manual, Sun Photo, AR Fun, Multi-Camera, Face-In, 4K video, Time Shift video, Live on YouTube. I really like the Live on YouTube feature. Background defocus, I don't think why people would want to use most of these features, although background defocus is pretty decent. AR effect, creative effect, info eye, time shift, burst, social live, sweep panorama, and you can also download other ones. But most of these are pretty useless. Let's try the background defocus. I need to get an object, so let me quickly get my DSLR lens. It's a different one. Let's focus this. So right here it says tap focus, and I'm not sure if this will work because it's pretty close. Hopefully this works. And oh my god, this works. You can see that in the background it's blurred. This is unblurred, then it's blurred. You just have to get a perfect amount, and that's the perfect amount. And oops, that is just great. Once it processes it, we'll go onto it, album, and there you go, your DSLR quality photo. It's amazing that smartphones can do this nowadays. What I didn't like about the camera is that on the front camera, you have it placed right here. Who places a front camera right in a corner? You either place it in the middle, or to the left a bit, or to the right. For some reason, the iPhone 6 is not in. It doesn't have it in the middle. It has it to the left, and I find it's really annoying. Because one thing I loved about iPhones is that it used to be here, and whatever that is used to be here, but now they swapped it around. I don't know why. But oh well, Sony chose to do that, and that's how they did it. This is also running Sony's theme on their Android 4.4.4. It's pretty good. I like Sony's theme, as you can do quite a lot on it. You search, sort about your order. It just looks nice. It's got move. It's not like LG's one where it's slow. This is on Vodafone Red 4G. So if you want to get on the Vodafone network, then check out link below. I recommend Vodafone as they're great, and they always have signal and so on. And we're just going to quickly show you one more thing, which is just swing copters, as I don't have any games on this really. Here we go on to play, and you'll be able to see how nice it looks. So you can see all the colours are vivid and just so clear, and it's running so smoothly with the Snapdragon processor. This is just amazing. I mean, even if you threw a great game like Tomb Raider 1A or Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, it'd run perfectly. I'm sure it'd even run on the highest settings, but then the phone would get hot and then that'd probably let it down. As it is made out of glass, which is a problem. Just like if you were playing San Andreas on iPhone without a case, you'll start to feel uncomfortable. So if you want a high intensive game on a phone, then you want to be having it in a case, although you could potentially burn the phone. I think that is it for the review, as I have talked about everything. What I would like to see from Sony is that a change in where the camera is. It's kind of difficult as they have this right here, so they could make it a bit bigger and then make the bottom bit a bit smaller, as they have another speaker here, and they could probably move the speaker to the back somewhere or to the bottom. It's totally Sony's choice, but that's what I would recommend. And I'd also recommend them improving their front camera a little, because it does quite a lot of noise. And if you compare it to an iPhone camera, so let's just get the iPhone front camera. you can see how clear it is, and there you go. And let's just compare it to the Z3 Compact. Where's camera? Swap. Big difference. Oops, took a burst photo of it. That's something that this phone cannot do, actually. Burst photos. They should also add that in, as the iPhone can do it. But here you can see difference. It's pretty good. So guys, if you did enjoy my review of this Z3 Compact, then make sure to leave a like, comment below and subscribe. Please check out Vodafone Red 4G plans in the link below. I wouldn't have this phone without them. They're great, and I really recommend their network called Arm with EE. And this has been it for me. If you just want to leave some feedback about my video, then that'd be great. This has been Mahel here with Tech from Another Perspective, reviewing the Sony XPERIA Z3 Compact, and I'm out. Peace.